Hello everyone, you're watching The Left, Right and Centre and I'm Maria Shakil. It's the second wave of MeToo in India, starting from the southern state of Kerala. The much awaited Justice Hema Committee report on harassment faced by women in the Malayalam cinema industry has recorded explosive accounts of harassment, exploitation and ill treatment of female professionals. Many women have spoken out and recorded their testimonials. Our industry, controlled by powerful men, had squeezed out many unyielding women. The panel report also alleged that there was a power nexus consisting of a handful of producers, directors, actors and production controllers. Remember, the Kerala government had constituted this panel after the 2017 actress assault case involving actor Dileep to study issues of sexual harassment and gender inequality in Malayalam cinema. Though the report was submitted to the Kerala government in 2019, but made public only now, after 5 long years, after clearing legal challenges from film industry members. It's the story of all industries, all professions. When the first wave of Me Too happened, we saw how women across India and the world refused to stay silent. But what has really changed? Has it led to men being careful, or does it mean that there is another veil of silence which has returned, almost becoming like a norm? On the show tonight, we'll be getting you stories of survivors. But first up, here's what happened today.
Kollam CPM MLA, actor-politician Mukesh, actor Jayasuriya are among several prominent names in the Malayalam film industry accused by women of harassment and intimidation. Actress Minu Muneer told NDTV she was hugged and kissed without her consent during a shoot at the Kerala Secretariat.
I came to act in De Ingotu Nokke, that one movie is there. The director was Balachandra Menon and my character was as a chief secretary. When I was acting in that movie, when I went to the toilet, in the shooting was in secretariat. So when I went to the toilet and came out, this one Mr. Jayasuriya, he is a prominent actor. He hugged me from behind and kissed me without my consent.
The allegations against the left front legislator come even as the Kerala government has ordered a special investigation team to probe into allegations of harassment of women in the Malayalam film industry. Not just Minu, a junior artist has also levelled allegations against actor Babu Raj. She says she will share details with the SIT soon.
Once I went to Baburaj's house, he attacked me and he raped me. He called me by saying that some directors and scriptwriters are coming to his home and will meet with us and talk to each other, and after that we will confirm my role.
Where the woman says the actor called her to his house and sexually assaulted her, promising a film role. Actor Siddique has filed a complaint with the Kerala DGP. He had resigned as secretary of the Association of Malayalam Movie Artists following allegations of rape and assault in 2016 by an actress. Filmmaker Ranjit Balakrishnan had also stepped down from the Kerala Chalachitra Academy following allegations of misbehavior made by a Bengali actress. The Hema Commission report on exploitation of women actors, released last week, has kicked up a storm. The report itself was made public after nearly 5 years.
From the report itself, it is very clear that a series of offences have been already committed. Unfortunately, the government knew the fact that a series of offences have been committed.
All of them need to be taken into account quite seriously. Absolutely. I mean, if allegations have been made, thorough investigations need to be followed up with. And if these investigations lead to the allegations being proven right, proven correct, there has to be exemplary punishments handed out.
Malayalam cinema has earned respect and admiration far beyond Kerala. So do the recent incidents threaten to take that sheen off? Far from it, because Kerala and Mollywood have shown the way, showing the courage to address issues that are perhaps pervasive across industries and geographies. With camera person Nagraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.
And we are being joined by survivors here. Minu Muneer, actor who levelled allegations of sexual harassment against 4 actors, Mukesh, Manian, Pilla, Raju and Idavela Babu, and Jayasuriya. We also have Srilakha Mitra, Bengali actress who filed complaint with Kochi police against filmmaker Ranjit and who now has stepped down from his position of Kerala Academy Chief. We also have Sonia Malhar, an actor in the Kerala film industry who has alleged that a young superstar had misbehaved with her during a shoot in 2013. Let me begin with you, Minu Muneer. The larger question certainly is about each and every person's story being told now. So let me begin with you by asking you, what is your story? Please tell us about yourself.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I was working in Dubai in legal consultancy. In 2008, I got a chance in acting in director Balayanthra Menon's movie De Ingotu Noke as a chief secretary. Then the shooting was in Secretariat in Trivandrum. The location was there in Trivandrum. And everybody were sitting outside of the secretariat in the ground. That time I went to the washroom, and when I go down from the washroom, suddenly unexpected, a hugging from the behind. And when I turned back, a prominent actor, Jay Surya, he was there and he kissed me tightly too. And I just pushed him and I ran down. And I wanted to share another prominent actor who was sitting down. That time, he also came back of me and he asked me, I want to tell you one thing. Just reply me yes or no. I just looked at him. That time he said, I have a flat over nearby, and if you are ready to meet, you will be benefited.
Yes.
Then after that, I never get any approach, any phone calls, nothing from him. Then the second movie, Calendar, there I met Mr. Mukesh, who is a MLA now presently, and he also expressed his interest, and he's interested in me. I said, no, I'm not interested. I don't like. I have a husband too. What is that? Then why did you came to film field and all? Then I just kept quiet. Then the same movie Calendar, I was as a housewife character of Mani Blairaju. He also said that I'm interested in you. I want to have a physical relation with you. So I denied. Then I want in between I acted in 6 movies. Then according to Amma's membership, taking membership, we have to act in 3 movies. So I acted in 6 movies. I contacted the Amma secretary, Mr. Idavela Babu. I want a membership. He said, come to his flat in Kalur, and I have to fill the form and do signature. So I went there. When I was filling the form, he also physically abused me. And he said that he's a bachelor, and why can't you adjust with me? Why can't you be with me and all? So whatever, he was not a stranger, and I couldn't become arrogant also. Then I said, no, please leave me. Then without filling the form, I just ran away from there also. Then I contacted Amma President, Innocent. I told him so and so. He gave me one number and said, contact this person. Then I contacted him. Then I got a phone call from that association, Amma Association. Minu, we can't give you membership now because all the executive committee members don't know you. Nobody know you. I said, oh my God, who are they, sir? I asked like that. Then they said, Mani Balaraju, the MLA Mukesh, and Jay Surya, who hugged me, Jay Surya, and these 4 people, they said that they don't know me. So then I felt so bad. And after some time, I got a phone call from MLA, this Mukesh. He called me, how dare are you to apply in Amma Association without my knowledge? What you thought about me? You can't do nothing in Malayalam film industry without my knowledge. So you are not ready to share the bed, no? So we can't give you. That a bad statement, he said. And I was very, very, very bad. And also I tried to continue in film work. Even though despite all these challenges, I still continued. And in another movie, one production controller, he took me in the car to the location. Then he said, sit in the car, I'll come now. Then he went there and he came and told me, Minu, your role is after 2 days. Come, let's go back. Then he took me to another route in a forest road. In a forest road. It was so, it was a scary place it was. While he was driving with the right hand, with the left hand, he hugged me like that and he was accusing me, kissing me all. I don't know what all he was doing. In between the gearbox is stucking on my stomach. Said, leave, I'll jump from the car. I'll jump. Leave me. I said, he was not leaving. He was like a psycho. He was acting. Then I just kicked the door and I opened the door. Then I put my leg outside. That time he stopped the car. Then I got down from the car and I wanted to run away. Then I thought it is wild forest. Where can I run? No, there is nobody. Even wild animals may come. Then I said, see, Mr. Noble, just drop me where you picked me. You don't act too smart. Then he became a little cold down. I said, okay, get in the car. Then he dropped me in the place. So this was a biggest, struggling which I happened and experienced. That was from that production controller, Noble. And one advocate, Chandrasekharan, who was practicing High Court Kerala, he also took me to one place telling me that I will show you a location, and he took me and introduced me one producer. He's the producer. And then without telling me a single word, he disappeared from there. Then I was waiting for this advocate to come back. We want to go because it's always afternoon 3 o'clock. And when the time went, I told that producer, sir, my children will come now, so I want to leave now. When the advocate come back, tell him that I have gone. Then the producer immediately got up and said, hey, don't go. I had brought many drinks for you. There is a variety of drinks are there. Which is your brand? Then shall I order food and all? I said, no, sir. No, I just came to see the location. That's all. No, nothing, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I will not touch drinks and all. No. You have to be with me. That he said that I would give company to him. I said, what? No chance. I came just to see you. That's all. And the location. That's all, sir. He said he'll give. I said, no, I don't. He might attend some things, but I don't know anything about that. Then he too regretted and he said, okay, if it is like that, I'm apologizing you. You can go now. He said that Minu would give company for you, taking drinks. After taking drinks, even she will share better. Like that, this advocate misunderstood. Misunderstood.
Okay, Minu, what you're telling certainly is extremely shocking and concerning at the same time. Did you register an FIR or a complaint at that time when these incidents happened?
No, I didn't, because I was so frustrated and I have 2 children. And if I have informed one media and they put an article also as Minu is leaving film industry because she's unable to cooperate with adjustment. So no, a big article came and no one questioned me, no one called me regarding the abuse. So, I left this place because I have 2 children and they're studying. It will affect them. What is this? Your mommy is also. So that's why I just submitted to God. Then I went to Chennai. Because of all these prominent actors for not sharing bed, they didn't allow me to leave. They didn't allow me to, I had a desire, I had a dream. So for that only I came and they just spoiled my desires only for not sharing the bed. They removed me from many movies. Minu is helpless. Minu is useless. What is useless? I have talent. I have confidence. I can do perfectly, but I cannot share the bed. It's not my mistake. I cannot share the bed. For that, they punished me and they insulted me. Even they drive me from my native place. Because of these prominent actors, I had to leave my native place to Chennai.
Okay, so you left your native place, you left your state and moved to another state, that's Tamil Nadu. You continued in the film industry or did you quit it altogether?
Yes, when I reached Chennai, I got a very good role as a Billy, and also as a heroine. I got many roles. And the Tamil people, they respected now. They are respecting ladies like anything. They will never call the names. They go, Amma, Enamma, Inge Karma. So immediately they will give chair. They will never misbehave with the ladies. I got a lot of respect from Tamil Nadu. Even I acted in many movies and also participated in stage shows. Even they awarded me to. After some time, then I went to Australia with my husband. Then I came recently and I purchased a flat over here and I settled in Kerala.
And of course, this entire episode scarred you so much. You were forced, I would say, to leave your native place. But your career, in fact, flourished in another state. Now that we are seeing several women speak up, do you think it is important for women to form this collective that they can openly, perhaps, fight against powerful men? They get strength from each other and not really succumb into such things?
Yeah, exactly. Because now the Hema committee is there. That ladies know they have come forward. They have come forward. I platform to disclose my experience, my bitter experience here. The thing is, government should take a strong action against these culprits, and they should punish them also. Then only others will they will have a lesson. They will study a lesson, and there is no any compromise with them because they have done a mistake. And I am the person who suffered, who struggled a lot. And I couldn't I was weeping inside because of the children. I couldn't that time I couldn't give a complaint also there. And then I just moved away, submitting it to God. Then this is the right. Then I understood. Now this is the right time. Even minister also, Kerala minister also gave a statement that whoever hurted or attacked, you can come forward and give a complaint. We will take a strong action against the culprits. Whatever, whoever a prominent person also, we don't bother. That we got a very good confidence, and also the media support and the audience support. And that Hema committee members all were, now the time is changed. Now today is 2024, not that 2008 or 2009. 2008 and 2009 it was influenced that time. People can influence highly officials. People can influence even lawyers. But now people are very intelligent. They're alert. They became alert. What's going on? Before they had a respect on celebrities. Now they came to know who is celebrities, and they are also recognized what is going on in film industry, and they all are with the justice. And I believe that I will get justice from the law.
All right, Minu Muneer, Malayalam film actor, thank you so much for sharing your experience. And joining me now is actor and lawyer Ranjani, who had in fact deposed before the Hema panel. Ranjani, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. The report
Thank you very much.
was submitted to Kerala government in 2019. But only after 5 long years, the details have surfaced or come out in the public domain, which is of course leading to these resignations and many women speaking out openly. We have seen resignation of director Ranjit, actor Siddique, and from their positions or posts that they held in Association of Malayalam movie artists following the allegations. But do you think it stops here? Or do you think there is a need for criminal investigation against them?
Of course. I mean, no lady will come to the camera and talk about their ordeal, right? That's common sense, isn't it? No woman wants to jeopardize their image. And especially when I heard some ladies who have come forward, first of all, I don't know whether they have gone to the committee. If they are not, then, they are so brave to face the camera and tell the entire world what they have gone through. So no woman will just jeopardize their dignity. Another thing. So, I think I just saw one of your guests. I think
Minu Muneer, yes.
Yeah, she's a married woman and she got kids.
Yes.
Do you think that she will jeopardize her position? Never. So it would have, and I think it should be whoever has been accused or allegations are there, then you should be investigating them, not scrutinizing the victims.
Absolutely.
So that's unfair, right?
But the concern here is, Minu, as we have seen, this is being seen as the second wave of MeToo here in India. When, when women came out and spoke about their tormentors several years ago, when first wave of MeToo happened, after that, most of these men in position of power are back in their position of power. Nothing much changed, unfortunately.
Absolutely. That's the main reason why I went to the hearing. Because, this hearing was set up by the Kerala government, Honorable Kerala government, and I'm so glad they have done that. And that was pressurized by a pressure group called WCC, Women in Cinema Collective, which is hats off to them for rigorously asking the government to constitute such a hearing. And based on that, I was the first participant to go to the hearing. Why should I go? Because I left this industry in 1990. And I was at a peak of my career. I have given hits after hits after hits. I was literally called a superstar at that time. And why I should go to the committee when, when that was constituted, I was the first person to go there. Why? You should ask that question to everyone. Why? Because I went through so many things. Harassment, discrimination, whatever you want to call it. I went through all of them. And I thought, okay, when I came back, and I was seeing the same thing is happening in the industry. Men, most of them are my colleagues. I've acted with all these colleagues of mine who have gained big positions and they are holding a lot of prime positions. So, I just thought, okay, enough is enough. Somebody has to take the move. And that's the reason why I went to the committee. And, for what reason I went there? Because I want to address this issue and there should be a solution. And I was requesting for an entertainment tribunal because that's where our grievances will be heard. Because there's still no grievances for the actors. There's no point having an actors guild and having ICC installed in it because it won't work. Because all these ICC connected to the actors guild, or if you say the technician guild or whatever, all these powerful men are there sitting over there. You won't get justice. So I was literally recommending the committee, the panel, that we should have an entertainment tribunal because it should be out. The people who are in the deciding factors should be out from the industry. And there should be judges and other people like psychiatrists, psychologists, and all these people should be heading that. And particularly, there shouldn't be any interference of the media. If not, it will be a paparazzi. Say, for example, in our glamour industry, we are labeled as celebrities and we are not given the protection from the media. See, now it's all bombardments, right? And especially in my case, why I went to the court. I went to the court because at the last minute, I came to know that our consent, we have signed a consent form. Each and every participant who went there, I think there were about 50 or more than 50 of us, we went there, we were given assurances by the panel. And we signed that before going to the committee because we were given a questionnaire, what we are going to discuss over there. And we have signed it and we have been assured by the panel that that will be held in confidence and privacy will not be infringed. So, and after going to the hearing, while I was recording my statement, I was given another consent form to sign so that whatever I have stated in the panel, that will be held in confidence and secrecy. And that's what I've done. And I relied on the committee and I was, okay, I thought, okay, something will happen. And all of a sudden, when the report was published very hurriedly, you have to note that it was published very hurriedly without the consent of the participants who went there. Okay. Isn't there a serious breach? Because a consent form is a very important document. Even in rape cases, why the court has said consent is the paramount concern. Basing on that, a judge can judge whether it's a rape or whether it's a consensual sex, isn't it? So over here, all of us have signed a consent form. And without consulting us, the report has been out. Another thing is, the report has been out. I mean, it has been a redacted report. I was asking the court that I want to see my statement. I have not even seen my statement after the hearing. I wasn't given an opportunity to check my statement or I've seen my statement at all. So I was requesting, hey, 5 years I've not even seen my statement. I don't know what has been recorded. Whatever I've said, I don't know what has been recorded. So I want to see the statement and I want to counter check with the original report. And I wasn't given the hearing. I wasn't given,
Okay, Ranjini,
I would say, a
you
fair
have made
trial.
an important point here that this report was published hurriedly and there is a serious breach of privacy of all those like you who deposed before the panel. What now?
Yes.
Are you planning to take this up legally?
Well, my case is to be heard in a few days. Because I went to court on the 16th. And 19th, I was given the opportunity, I was given the direction of the court that I should approach the single bench on the 19th, which I have done. But this was published, I was given time from the division bench that to be, I was given time up to 3 o'clock on that day before the publication.
Okay.
And they have given me a direction to do a single bench. But this publication was released around 2:30.
Okay.
So I wasn't given the chance to be heard.
Okay, you would not have wanted your testimonials to come out in the public domain? And is that the view of most women who deposed?
I want the publication. I'm the first person who always argues that we want the publication. We want it to be published. But I wasn't saying that it's not to be published. I said, yes, it has to be published because all of us who went to the hearing, we are all grievances parties. It has to be published. But, however, we have signed a consent form. That is very important. And we should be checking the statement and the unedited version of the report before the publication. But we were not given the chance. We were not even informed.
Okay.
So there is a serious breach.
All right. Ranjini, really appreciate your time here on NDTV. Thank you so much for joining us. We have
you.
Srilekha
Welcome.
Mitra now, Bengali actress who filed complaint with the Kochi police against filmmaker Ranjit. And remember, Ranjit was forced to step down from his position, which he was heading at Kerala Academy. She's joining us from Kolkata. Thank you so much. One would say, Srilekha, that this is almost like an open secret of the entertainment industry.
Yes.
Be it Malayalam film industry or Tollywood or Bollywood or Hollywood.
Or Hollywood or any wood, for that matter.
Okay, so then what should women actors do?
Women actors should learn to say no. Because they are also scared, they are also insecure about the job. So they think if I say no, then somebody else is, beside me or after me, that person would say yes. And they are insecure. So hence they would, probably the system is such that either you have to comply or you have to just let go. That's the norm.
And many would say that Hema Committee report has lifted the lid. Almost, it's opened a Pandora's box, but everybody knew about it. It's very, very disturbing, yes, but what after this report?
Everybody knows about it. That's the issue. It's not something new. It's not, this issue hasn't come from Mars, Venus, or any other planet whatsoever. It's there in the society by and large. And in this industry, it's rampant. But just because, the problem is it has been normalized in this industry. Everyone knows about it and pretends that they don't know. Oh my God, really? This had happened to us, so and so, but that's not the case, ma'am.
Okay, so Ms. Mitra, do you see this as a second wave of MeToo? Because we have seen similar speak out which has happened by multiple women in multiple professions in the past as well. So how do you make working spaces safe for women? But yes, is this a second wave of MeToo movement?
100%. Even MeToo movement started, initially the accused, Mr. Harvey Weinstein, actresses back then in Hollywood. We are not talking about a closeted society or a closeted industry. We are talking about Hollywood, the who's and who's of the industry, the actresses back then, they had not spoken about it. they had faced the allegation, they had faced this abuse, and they apparently had kept mum about it. So just imagine Hollywood being Hollywood, people have kept quiet about it for a while, and then they had apparently come out in the open. So just imagine in our so-called small industry, and that too, I'm from a regional industry. It's all the more, I mean, it's minuscule compared to the larger, gamut of the entire thing. So, so people will all the more think that, oh my God, let it be. Okay, I bypass this. I'll work in some other film, or maybe some would comply. Or there are women, I have, as I told before too, that there are women who, before men approach, or before directors, producers, heroes, or whoever concerned approaches, even there are women, they're ready to go that extra mile. I mean, they have no absolute qualms about anything whatsoever. So, I mean, they are okay with it.
Okay, since you're saying that there are some women who are okay with it, but the larger question, when you registered protest at some stage, what was the response like? What was the backlash that you faced?
I did protest 4 to 5 years back. Sushant Singh's death kind of instigated this feeling, and being a sensitive person, I came out in open after a long while, after a long time. But even back then, the people and myself did here in
What's this, guys?
conclave in the
Juhi, what's
open and
that?
spoken about it.
Why
Same
wasn't it
thing happened
clicked out?
after Mr. Sushant Singh's death.
Huh?
Something,
Juhi.
some wire inside my head kind of snapped, because this apparent, I was a part of this system. I still am a part of this system. But back then, when my personal, professional life both came to a halt, abrupt halt, and I mean, then Mr. Sushant's death, everything kind of spiraled inside me, and I went live on my YouTube channel, naming the who's and who, because people talk about it, but in a very hush hush way. I mean, they speak about it and they don't take the names. This has happened, but not naming the people because they're scared. I understand. I understand. Trust me, I do. By and large, women are insecure in this patriarchal society, and in the workplace, where if you come out in the open, and if you have the BALLS to speak about it, then you are kind of segregated. I mean, you are cast aside, and the same had happened to me when I had taken to.
Come on, Phil. I want to understand from you, will you elaborate on this, the point that you have just made, that you were not given any work when you registered the protest, and what really followed? Shilekha?
I consider myself to be a good actor, and if you, statistically speaking, I have more hits than flops. By then, I was parallelly doing both serials and films as well. So there were this number one hero who apparently didn't want to cast me, even when the producer signed me and given me word that he would cast me in his film. The costume designer took my measurement. The said hero didn't want to cast me because I was apparently an serial this thing. The hero has the ultimate say. And he was the number one then. So he said, me being a serial actor, people who can be easily, people don't, if they don't want to see a particular channel, they flip the remote, they'll flip to some other channel. So people won't purchase tickets in order to see me. So that was the excuse that had been given, because he wanted his girlfriend or his somebody who probably was complying to his wishes. I don't know about it. So it's a thought. So and there had been number of cases where a so-called #1 heroine, after the director had casted me, I was about to go to the floor of a particular film. That particular heroine called up the director and told him that I'm giving you all the dates. I'm reducing my remuneration. Don't take her, take me. So that even the director had called me up and narrated the entire incident. So everything, it just, I went on a spree. I mean, nothing was, I couldn't, control myself, you know. Then the suppression of so many years, the rage inside, I was boiling with all these, mixed emotions, and it kind of erupted like a volcano. But I didn't have anybody by my side back then, but I didn't care. And there are, people, when I was just like now, I was on some meet with some channel, and the producer who told me about the incident, after maybe there was some sponsor advertisement going on. The producer said, "Turki bolar dorkar chilo. Why did you come out in the open and take names? Is it something one should do?" But that's the thing that I'm talking about. It's a said. It's an it's a normal process. As if, why did you come out in the open and talk about it? It's a given. It's a given. Another actor said that if you had come to a cricket field, you should be prepared with the safety measures. So I didn't know that what are the safety measures. As if I had been singled out, that what is to be expected. So why are you talking about it? So
All
that's the
right.
case.
Thank you so much for joining us. Let me go straight to Palakkad, where Cabinet Minister of Kerala Government, MB Rajesh, is joining us now. MB Rajesh, appreciate your time here on NDTV. These allegations, of course, has led to some resignations from director Ranjit to actor Siddique. All of them have resigned from their positions in Association of Malayalam Movie Artists. But does it really stop here?
Pardon? I didn't get you.
Does it stop at their resignations from the posts that they were holding within the associations, or will there be criminal investigation?
Of course, there will be criminal investigation. The government has already formed. Yesterday, the government has formed a special investigating team, including 4 IPS, lady IPS officers. And since this special investigation team was formed yesterday, today we saw a series of revelations. Many artists, women artists, came out explaining their experience, their bitter experiences. So this shows that people have faith in government and government's intention to have a criminal investigation, serious investigation into the entire episodes.
MB Rajesh, I had one of the actors who had actually deposed before the panel, and she said that the report was published hurriedly, and went on to say that there has been a serious breach of privacy because they were not told that their names would be revealed.
See, government had no role in deciding whether to release or not to release the report. The report was released as per the direction of Chief Information Officer and as per the direction of the Honorable High Court of Kerala. The chairperson of this committee, Hema Committee, Justice Hema, had returned to the government way back in 2020 that the report should not be released as such, and the names which is included in the report, that is based on the confidentiality. The depositions are based on the confidentiality. So they had confidence in the committee, and they had the trust in the committee that their names will not be disclosed, those people who deposed before the committee. So on the basis of that letter, the government could not have released that report. And finally, the report was released by the Chief Information Officer excluding the names, which in order to ensure privacy of the people deposed before the committee.
Okay, and sir, I want to understand from you because, we have on this broadcast interviewed a number of women who are survivors of what has been atrocities against women, sexual assault and others playing out, and almost it's being seen as an unwritten code, and it's very, very disturbing certainly. But what made the government sit over this report? Although it was submitted to you in 2019, it has taken you 5 years to release the details in public domain and begin the action against the most powerful in the Malayalam film industry.
See, I have already said that the government could not have decided whether to release or not to release this report, because the chairperson of the committee had written to the government. She is a retired High Court judge, and she had written, citing various Supreme Court judgments and Supreme Court's observations regarding privacy, that the report should not be published. Said further, it was the decision of the Chief Information Officer in 2020 that the report should not be published. So the government had no role at all. Number two, the government has taken many initiatives to ensure that the important recommendations of the committee is being implemented. And see, the government had never shied away from taking stern action against powerful people in the Malayalam film industry. I hope that you remember that one of the superstars of Malayalam film industry was arrested on charges of conspiracy and his involvement in sexual harassment of one lady actress, and stern action was taken. He was jailed. He is facing trial now. So this shows that the government never had any apprehension in moving against or initiating process as per law against the powerful people in the Malayalam film industry. And you must remember that this is for the first time that a government had appointed a committee in the country. In India, no other state governments has dared to appoint a committee to look into the affairs of film industry. Now, various allegations that came up in the film industry. It was only the left-led government in the Kerala which appointed a committee, and only because of this committee that all these revelations are coming out now.
All right, MP Rajesh, thank you so much for joining us and telling us what next about this investigation which has taken place. Joining me now is Sonia Malhar, an actor in the industry, which in fact she has alleged that a young superstar had misbehaved with her while she was at a shoot in 2013. Sonia, you have been among those who have been vociferous about the need for women to come out and speak against sexual violence. Let me ask you a more broad question. What exactly is going wrong with the Malayalam film industry?
Yeah, I'm very shame on this news, madam. I'm bend my head because this is not good for us because very, very bad situation. But it is truth, ma'am. It's facing a lot of things. We artists, especially ladies, facing so many issues because everybody asking for our body and nobody consider our mind, and that's a very, very wrong situation, ma'am. It's a fact.
Sonia, were there open demands for favors, and have you also taken their names in this report? I mean, when
no, I already speak about one incident in the year 2013, my first experience. So one superstar is without my permission, he holding me and tried to kiss me. That time I am very feared and crying, and so he just leave. And that's the first attempt. That time I am literally very feeling very bad and shame on this film industry like that. So after that, he asking story to me, and never he tried to behave like this. So I leave it. But again and again, so many artists, so many actors and producers, directors, production controllers, and people are asking like this. So I'm quitting that project. So I'm never doing like that.
Okay, so since 2013, when you actually faced it, did you register any complaint with Cine Artists Association or a police complaint perhaps?
Yes, I'm not connected with any association right now also. That time I'm 4 days shooting. First day after we just be a friendship and just hi. And after 5 minutes he's behaving like that. After 2 3 days I have the shooting also. I was done my shooting, and after that I'm coming back to Trivandrum. That's in Todupuzha, that incident. And after that, I am coming back to my home, and I shared this incident to my husband only. So that time, the issue is I can't raise a issue like this because I'm connected with a very middle class family. My father was an ex Pravasi like that. So it's not good for our family also. So I'm just leave it. And after that, uh, everything is okay. I start my career on like that. So never going for a police case or a register for a authority.
I say, I'm glad that women are coming out and speaking. You know, whatever the time, they should decide their own time when they should come out and speak about the sexual assault that they have faced. So Sonia, it's almost like an unwritten code in which several big producers, influential artists and all are involved, and they all openly seek favors.
Ma'am, junior artists are first coming, newcomers is facing so many threats from people because some are connected with production managers, some makeup artists, like producers, directors, anybody is ready to ask our body. So exactly, never, I can't say a exactly separate category. All are, they are just, so they are asking.
So whatever the category, they're asking for favors, and there are women who also do not protest, while you did.
Yeah, but ladies are fear about to open up the media also. Now the government permitted a committee, Hema Committee. The report is given after 4 years, and 1 crore 50 lakhs we spend for a committee also. So what the use for us? And again, so many issues are facing the victims. So I want to raise my voice for the ladies also, not for me. I am never feared about my chances or my career or anything. Maybe it's the total blankness of my career. Maybe I don't know, but I'm not sure about that because I get back my girl's prestiges. That's the main reason.
Okay, Sonia, so are you ready to record a statement now if you are asked to?
Yes, any legal authority need my statement, I will ready to go.
All right, Sonia Malhar, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your views and your story. We are putting out all those testimonials on ndtv.com. We are slipping into a short break.